Hi Libra, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general, so take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. Don't forget, thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. As well, keep in mind that whenever you're drawn or guided to this video, it's meant to pertain to the following 48 hours for you, not just after I post this, okay? So it's timeless in that sense. Anyways, been trying to do these in my spare time when I can, as they feel a lot lighter, just a lot easier to produce, than say the monthly money and career reads, although they're essential and I do find them to bring me a lot of success. Anyways, the overall message I received for you, Libra, or for us, because I'm a Leo, Libra, if you're new, for the next 48, communicating your way to victory. Communicating your way to victory. And I'm already sensing that as I'm feeling very zoned in, very personable, very, they're saying well-spoken, okay? They're saying it doesn't mean you won't slip up from time to time or in certain ways, but I do feel as if you will, all the meanwhile, communicate your way to a level of victory that's meant for you individually. We're going to pull from the Mermaid Tarot deck. Okay, for my lovely Librans to begin, we're just going to stick to tarot for this since it's for the 48-hour period. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. We're reversing these. I feel like you're expecting the worst when it comes to your future, okay? But all the meanwhile, it feels like things aren't perfect for you in one way, shape, or form. There's something you wish went better, something you didn't experience or hear, but putting that all aside, it feels like towards the end of this 48-hour period or in the middle of it, you're experiencing a level of victory when it comes to a new financial investment you desire, an approval potentially, or it could be a new job. Some of you might be interviewing in this period. But it just feels like you're being pushed to recognize that you're going from a stage of life where you had a lot of negativity or just things weren't working out or certain energy situations that felt were against you in one way, shape, or form. And now, all the meanwhile, you're being pushed to recognize that you have the ability to communicate, to utilize your wisdom, your knowledge, your personality, the full package that you contain in order to achieve certain levels of victory and happiness and financial stability all the meanwhile. And I just feel like there's something else you're working towards. Yeah, passionate fresh start, okay. With the Page of Wands. Someone else you're working towards in the next 48 that's giving you a level of success. People just seeing you in your energy, in your shine, in your glow. That was horrible wording. But I feel like even when you're not wording things perfectly, there's other factors that make up for it all the meanwhile. Being pushed to recognize that it's a time for you to reach for your independence with the Nine of Pentacles. You may be coming off a little bit creepy in certain ways, and I feel like this has come up in a past monthly reading of yours, but there's something likable about you. There's something peaceful about you, but a little bit sassy, a little bit feisty, just very determined, okay? And all the meanwhile, I feel like outside of that, there's another opportunity, a leap of faith that it's out of respect for, that you're prepping for. It could be months down the line, it could be 1 month down the line, a year, a couple of years, however it works for you timeline wise. You're being prepped to sail away towards better days, towards what you deserve. All right, that could be a financial investment, or it could be a job after this job. Whatever is ending up for you, ends up being for you. I feel like you got it. They're saying you got it in the bag, okay? It is yours for the taking. We're gonna flower those over here. Flower them. Interesting wording. Six of Cups. I feel like what you're moving towards will remind you of the past. Where you're at now will remind you of the past. Okay, a lot of remembering throughout the next 48 for one reason or another. Thinking about certain people from your past as well. The Hierophant card. Spiritual lessons and informing oneself of what lies ahead. Being informed by spirit as well. But as well changes the name of the game, right? The Hierophant can definitely speak upon that. An emotional fulfilling opportunity lands in your lap, or you just, they said push it into your own lap. I feel like you're walking into an interview, an opportunity, a meeting, speaking to somebody of importance, very assumptively, okay, very confidently, just thinking, yeah, this is my new friend or my old friend, and I got this opportunity because it's meant for me. Good for you. And that's why it's happening so effortlessly or just purposely, okay? They're saying when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. This Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, there's so much benefit from what you're gaining victory-wise in this next 48. They just showed me somebody putting their hands in the air going, hallelujah, hallelujah, okay? I feel like you're going to enjoy yourself for the most part, at the very least the second half of this 48-hour period, okay? Or it may alter back and forth, but need to stabilize oneself. As we're putting an end to, they're saying damp energy or people once again not being there for you. Are you feeling a lack of stability in one way, shape, or form as you're pushed to recognize how passionate you truly are and how beneficial that is for your future, for your life in general? There's a focus on your self-reflection, if you look here, your self-love, needing a push from the spirit potentially to implement some self-care, to take care of oneself. As they draw me to my nails, I gave myself a manicure the other day. Anyways, I feel like you'll be looking at yourself in the mirror and just, they just showed me doing this to myself. Fanning oneself off, thinking somebody should be feeding you grapes, watching your self-esteem take increase dramatically. They're saying just keep swimming as there is a beautiful life on the other side of that ocean. Wow. As I do see here, at times you would look past your own reflection and see a whole new world behind you that you're meant to be experiencing. There's a lot more that you're reminded is on the horizon than you've yet to see or wrap yourself up in, okay? I feel like a lot of you are very intuitive and you will start to better understand that moving forward, or just better trust that as what you expect manifests, right? What you expect predicts, but your spiritual connection as well is being increased throughout the 48-hour period, whether you like it or not. I'm just informing you. And that can happen through your dreams. It can happen through communication, as I receive while I'm doing readings. It can happen through synchronicities, you name it. It's all leading towards increased psychic abilities or more heightened intuition, you name it, and better informing from oneself and from spirit, your connection, if you will, of what lies ahead. Okay, so believe in that connection to both. Wow, that was powerful. I feel like at times you're going to feel like things are moving slowly, but that'll change moving forward. You're about to exit a chapter or move to a different stage of one where things are moving quickly, a lot to accomplish. You can handle it. I feel like it's going to remind you of when you used to handle a similar balancing kind of situation. A lot of work to put in the next 48, to say the least. A lot of work. And you're being very much informed with this victory situation that you, what you're acquiring, this door opening, if you will, how much work that's going to entail, especially if you're balancing it with something else, okay? But they're now reminding me that putting aside this opportunity that's coming to be this door opening, you will maybe check out Leo's reading, okay? But they're, again, now informing me that if you work a business, right? If you're communicating like I do, if you work in a store, if you do community service, interesting, or work in customer service is what I was trying to get at. You are communicating yourself to a level of victory. People are liking what you're saying, what you're communicating, and they're digesting it. Do keep in mind how certain people, different types of energies, different signs digest what you're saying differently. Okay, just something to keep in mind as we move forward with the reading. It's all about moving forward, Libra. Okay, you deserve it. You owe it to oneself. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, you're going through a balancing act. I'm going to show that in a second. And you're very good at doing just that. You are kind of putting on a show to a certain extent, and it feels right for you. Right? I feel as if there's one other significant sign within your chart that is glowing for all to see. Could be a fire sign, okay? One of the fire signs, Leo, Sag, or Aries. Anyways, as I said it in that order, it's not normally how I would. Trust in the way things come out. Trust in the way Spirit speaks for you, or the way you accidentally order things or say something. It's purposeful. It's going to help you. it may help other people in all the meanwhile, or both, okay? And I feel as if there's just a level of happiness coming from completion throughout this 48-hour period. You just seeing yourself recognizing that something came to an end and things are improving. Something else came to an end. This didn't work out with this individual, and now I'm 10 times happier. Now I feel more free. Now I feel like I can go through a balancing act that's meant for me. Now I can save for this move of residence or this new switch up that I need so badly or what is meant for me. Now I can do what's right for Libra, okay? And I feel like the right people are showing their true colors in a good way throughout the next 48 hours and helping you notice that you got people on your side, people backing you up, and they're now showing me spiritual presence backing you up as well. So just know that you have multiple forms of protection and guidance and support. Beautiful. As it is a 48-hour period, once again, where you're pushed to make a wish, to feel truly like yourself as justice comes into play for you, feeling a little bit more balanced, feeling abundant to say the least. But being pushed to recognize that you're a star, Libra, okay? It's shining through your communication, through the victory you're acquiring in more than one way as you recognize that you're getting a wish fulfillment. And there's so many more that lie ahead for you because you're simply a Libra, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hoping you have the most amazing next 48-hour period. I know you will, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.